We ask the congregation to stand as we begin our evening service with the lighting of the Sabbath candles.
In the spirit of our ancient tradition that hallows and unites Israel in all lands and all ages, we now kindle the Sabbath lights. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who has sanctified us by your laws and commanded us to kindle the Sabbath lights. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath joy. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath holiness. May the Lord bless us with Sabbath peace. Amen. Thank you.
I ask that you remain standing as we continue with our opening prayer. And if you'd like to follow it, you can. It can be found on page 181, 181, number 1. Sovereign of the universe, that has sustained us day by day during the week that is past, and has brought us to this holy Sabbath with all its precious opportunities. Help us to be worthy of these thy mercies that has lent us this day. Help us to give it back to thee by devoting it to thy service. O God, when our worship is ended, let its benign influence remain with us to sanctify the whole of this coming week, putting to shame every base longing, ennobling our most familiar tasks, and hallowing our worldly work with sincerity and rectitude. Amen. You may be seated, and service will continue with Shalom Aleichem, page 11.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Moachem leShalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Bachuli leShalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Sechem leShalom, Malachei Ashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malachei Amlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
A Psalm of David. Ascribe unto the Lord, O ye sons of the mighty. Ascribe unto the Lord glory and power.
Ascribe unto the Lord glory unto his name. Worship the Lord in the glory of his sanctuary.
The voice of the Lord is upon the waters. The God of glory thundereth. The Lord is upon mighty waters.
The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is full of majesty.
The voice of the Lord breaketh the cedars. Yea, the Lord shivereth the cedars of Lebanon.
He also maketh them to skip like a calf, Lebanon and Syrian like a young ram.
The voice of the Lord flasheth flames of fire.
The voice of the Lord shaketh the wilderness. The Lord shaketh the wilderness of Kadesh.
The voice of the Lord causeth the oaks to shake and maketh the forest bare. While in his temple everything says glory.
The Lord sat enthroned on the flood. Yea, the Lord will sit as king forever.
The Lord will give strength unto his people. The Lord will bless his people with peace.
Lecha dodi ledrat hara, אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי מכוח הברכה, מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה וכך שווה תחילה. בואי ושלום, עטרת ברכה, גם בשמחה ובסעלה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה. לך דודי לקראת חלה, הנה שבת נקבלה.
מזמור של יום השבת. It is good to give thanks unto the Lord and to sing praises unto thy name, O Most High.
To declare thy loving kindness in the mornings and thy faithfulness in the nights.
Upon the 10-stringed instrument and upon the psaltery, and with a solemn sound upon the harp.
For thou, O Lord, hast made me rejoice with thy wonderful works. I therefore will triumph in the works of thy hands.
How great, O Lord, are all thy works, how exceedingly profound are thy thoughts.
An ignorant man knoweth it not, now does a fool understand this.
When the wicked spring up like grass and the workers of iniquity flourish, it is that they may be destroyed forever.
But thou, O Lord, art exalted forevermore.
For lo, thine enemies, O Lord, for lo, thine enemies shall perish. All the workers of iniquity shall be scattered.
But thou hast exalted mine horn like that of the Rehem. My declining age shall be anointed with fresh oil. Mine eye hath seen the fate of mine enemies, and that of the wicked who rise up against me. Mine ear shall hear.
The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree. He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon.
Planted in the house of the Lord, they shall flourish in the courts of our God.
They shall still blossom in old age. They shall be full of sap and verdant.
To declare that the Lord is just, my rock in whom there is no unrighteousness.
The Lord reigneth clothed with majesty. The Lord is clothed and hath girded himself with power. The world is also established that it cannot be moved.
Thy throne, O Lord, is established from of old. Thou art from all eternity.
The floods, O Lord, raise themselves up. They lift up their voice, and the floods raise up their waves.
Yea, mighty on the voice of many mighty waters, and the billows of the ocean art thou on high, O Lord.
Thy testimonies are most faithful. Holiness beseemeth thy temple, O Lord, unto the utmost of days. Ask the congregation to stand. Baraku et Adonai HaMevorach. Bless ye the Lord who is ever blessed.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
Blessed be the Lord who is blessed forever and ever. You may be seated. Blessed art thou, O Lord, our God, King of the universe, who by thy word causes the evening to advance, who with wisdom openest the gates of heaven, and with understanding changes times and various the seasons, and disposes the stars in their stations in the sky according to thy will. Thou createst day and night, causest the light to recede from before the darkness, and the darkness before the light. Thou causest the day to pass away, and bringest on the night, and makest the division between day and night. The Lord of hosts is thy name. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who bringest on the evening twilight. We continue together. With everlasting love hast thou loved the house of Israel, thy people. A law and commandments, statutes and judgments hast thou taught us. Therefore, O Lord our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will discourse of thy statutes. We rejoice and exult in the instructive words of thy Torah, commandments and statutes forever and ever. For they are our life and the prolongation of our days, and on them we meditate day and night. May thy love never depart from us. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who lovest thy people Israel. Please stand for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kevo Malkuto Leolam Vaed. Blessed be his name, whose glorious kingdom is forever and ever.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מסבך היום על לבביך, נתתם לבניך ואתה בם בשבתך ובראתך ובלתך בדרך ושבך וקומך, ושבתם לעוד על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, ואהבתם וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
And we continue together. And thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thy heart, and thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children. Thou shalt speak of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be for frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house, and upon thy gates. You may be seated. And we continue together on page 16. And it shall come to pass, if ye shall hearken diligently unto my commandments, which I command you this day, to love the Lord your God, and to serve him with all your heart and with all your soul, that I will give the rain of your land in its due season, the former rain and the latter rain, that thou mayest gather in thy corn and thy wine and thine oil. And I will give grass in thy field for thy cattle, and thou shalt eat and be satisfied. Take heed to yourselves, lest your heart be deceived, and ye turn aside and serve other gods and worship them. Then the anger of the Lord will be kindled against you, and he will shut up the heaven that there be no rain, and that the land will not yield her fruit, and he perish quickly from off the goodly land which the Lord giveth you. Therefore shall ye lay up these my words in your heart and in your soul. You shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. You shall teach them to your children, talking of them when thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt write them upon the doorposts of thy house and upon thy gates, that your days may be multiplied and the days of your children, upon the land which the Lord sware unto your fathers to give them, as the days of the heavens above the earth. Vayomer Adonai el Moshe לאמור, דבר בני ישראל ואמרת עליהם ועשו להם ציצית על כנפי, וכהם לדורותם, ונעתנו על ציצית הכנף בטיל תכלת, והיה לכם לציצית. ולאתם אותו זרקתם את כל מצוות אדוני, ועשיתם אותם, ולא תטורו אחר לבבכם ואחר עיניכם אשר אתם זונים אחריהם. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוציא אתכם מארץ מצרים לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם. Amen. Our hymn this evening can be found on page 209, number 3, God is in his holy temple.
God is in his holy temple, earthly thoughts be silent now, while in reverence we assemble, and before his presence bow. He is with us now and ever, when we call upon his name, aid in every good endeavor, calling every upward aim. God is in his holy temple, in the pure and holy mind, in the reverent heart and simple, in the soul from sense refined. Banish then each base emotion, lift us up, O Lord, to thee. Let our souls in pure devotion temples for thy worship be. Amen.
Just really one announcement is that I think you've known, but due to Kathy May having to find a very circuitous route back from Israel, thank God she's safe and well, but she won't make it for tomorrow. She has to go a bit of a circuitous route from Israel to get back to Jamaica. We wish her, of course, all safety and safe travel. She won't be here tomorrow to be inducted, and neither will, quite unfortunately, Jeff Lewis, the other new director that was elected. So we won't have our usual Shabbat Bereshit in the morning. From that perspective of the induction, we'd have to put off to another week as soon as both of them are able to be here. And so we'll do that probably maybe even next week if all things, all things go well. We hope for next week. So that's the only real announcement, for a little change in our usual course of action, as it were, on Bereshit. We look forward to, though, you all be here, and hopefully we can have a minyan tomorrow, and we can have a full service. It would be really good. We continue page 18, the responsive reading. True and firmly establishes all this with us, that he is the Lord our God with none besides him, and we Israel are his people.
He hath redeemed us from the hand of kings, and he is our king, but delivered us from the grasp of all oppressors.
He is the God who hath avenged us of our adversaries, and dealt out a recompense to the enemies of our souls.
He appointed our soul to life, and hath not suffered our feet to slip.
He hath caused us to tread on the high places of our enemies, and exalted our horn above all who hate us.
He is a God who vindicated us before Pharaoh, by signs and miracles wrought in the land of the children of Ham.
In his wrath he smote all the firstborn of Egypt, and brought out his people Israel from among them unto everlasting freedom.
He caused his people to pass within the vision of the Red Sea, and sank their pursuers and enemies in the depths.
His children beheld his might. They praised and gave thanks to his name, and willingly submitted to his dominion.
Moses and the children of Israel sang a song to thee with great joy, and they all said, Mi chamocha va'elim Adonai, Mi chamocha nehedar b'chodesh, no tehilot oseh.
Upon the sea, O Lord our God, thy children beheld thy majesty. Altogether they praised thee, proclaiming thy kingly power, and said, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. The Lord shall reign forever and ever.
And it is said, for the Lord hath redeemed Jacob, and rescued him from a hand mightier than he.
Blessed art thou, O Lord, who hast redeemed Israel. Hashkivin.
Shalom, ve'amidenu, malkeinu, Chaim Tovim Ushalom Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Shelomecha V'tahineinu Be'etzah Tova Milefanecha Ve'oshienu Me'era Leman Shemecha Ve'hagen Ufros Aleinu Sukkot Rakamim Beshalom Baruch Atah Adonai Haporeh Sukkot Shalom Aleinu E'amo Yisrael Ve'al Yerushalayim Amen.
Blessed art thou, O Lord, who spreadest the tabernacle of peace over us, and over thy people Israel, over Jerusalem, and over all mankind. Amen. Please stand for the Veshamru.
ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה, ילמד חירותי וימליך מלכותי, וישמח בקנה מחרב משיחי, וחייכון וייכון ובעדי כל בישראל, בהגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך, אלא מעל מאה יתברך וישתבח, ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא, ויתהדר ויתהלל, ויתהלל שמחודשה ברכו. ואנמין כל ברכתה שירתה, תשבחתה ונחמתה, נאמין ועמה ואמרו amen.
We continue together in the middle of page 21. In this moment of silent communion with Thee, O God, a still small voice speaks in the depth of my spirit. It speaks to me of the things I must do to attain holy kinship with thee and to grow in the likeness of thee. I must do my allotted task with unflagging faithfulness, even though the eye of no taskmaster is on me. I must be gentle in the face of ingratitude, or when slander distorts my noblest motives. I must come to the end of each day with a feeling that I have used its gifts gratefully and faced its trials bravely. O Lord, help me to be ever more like thee, holy, for thou art holy, loving, for thou art loving. Speak to me then, O Lord, as I seek thee again and again in the stillness of meditation, until thy bidding shall at last become for me a hallowed discipline, a familiar way of life, so that I may live on in deeds that bless other lives and leave behind me the heritage of a good name. Amen. You may take the next few moments in silent prayer, or should it be your wish, you may chant the Amidah silently. And that can be found on page 39 and 40. Continue together, page 21. O my God, guard my tongue from evil and my lips from uttering deceit. And let my soul be silent towards those that curse me. And grant that my soul may be humble as the dust to everyone. Open my heart to receive thy Torah, that my soul may pursue thy commandments. Speedily, I beseech thee, frustrate the devices and destroy the machinations of all those who rise up against me for evil. O grant it for the sake of thy name. Grant it for the sake of thy right hand, and grant it for the sake of thy Torah. Grant it for the sake of thy holiness. O save me with thy right hand, and answer me.
May the words of my mouth and the meditations of my heart be acceptable in thy sight, O Lord, my strength and my Redeemer. Amen.
O say shalom mimramav uvrakamav yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Amen.
Yom Ashishi vayachlu Hashamayim ve'aretz ve'achoze bacham vayachal Elohim et Yom HaShvi'i melachto asher asah vayishbat vayom hashvi'i v'chol melachto asher asam vayivarech Elohim et yom hashvi'i ve'akadesh oto ki bo Shabbat mechol melachto, Shabbat mechol melachto, asher bara Elohim, asher bara Elohim la'asot.
We continue together, page 22. Our God and God of our fathers, accept, we beseech thee, our rest. Sanctify us with thy commandments and grant our portion in thy Torah. Satisfy us with thy goodness, gladden our souls with thy salvation, and purify our hearts to serve thee in truth. Cause us, O Lord our God, to inherit thy holy Sabbath with love and delight, and grant that all Israel who hallow thy name may have rest thereon. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who hallowest the Sabbath. In this solemn hour, we recall the members of our congregation who have answered thy summons. They shall ever be remembered in this sanctuary which they loved and served. We reverently recall the martyrs of Israel of all ages, whose ranks have been tragically augmented by untold numbers of our brothers in our generation. Never shall we forget those who sacrificed their lives for the sanctification of thy name. We remember also the heroes and righteous men and women of all nations who lived and died for justice, truth, and peace. Though departed are no longer with us, their memories are forever enshrined in our hearts, and their influence abides with us, directing our thoughts and deeds toward the lofty purposes they cherished and for which they strived. Amen. And let us sanctify the names of all those who have gone before us, and most especially on this Sabbath, all those in Israel who have died at the hands of terrorists. Yitkadal v'yitkada Shemei Rabba.
Amen.
V'yalma divrei kirote v'yamlik malkote v'yatzmak prukani v'kare meshike.
Amen.
V'kai kol mekon v'kayav dechol be'Yisrael ba'ala v'zman karif v'emro amen.
Amen.
Yeh Shemei Rabba v'rak le'alam le'almei almaya yitbarach. V'shtabak v'tapal v'chuman v'itnaseh v'tada v'taleh v'talal Shemei rekusha bereku.
Amen.
Ramin kol berkata, shirata, tishbachata, v'nachamata damiran be'alma, v'emru, amen.
Amen.
Yesh lamarava min shamaya chaim v'sava Yeshua, v'nachama v'shesaba lefua, v'la salaka v'kapara, v'ravak v'hatzala lanu l'kol amo Yisrael, v'emru, amen. Ose shalom b'mromav, uvrachamav yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'emru, amen.
O say shalom b'humav, say shalom, aleinu ve'achol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen. Ya'aseh shalom, Ya'aseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'achol Yisrael. 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 O say shalom b'humav, U yaseh shalom, aleinu ve'achol Yisrael, ve'imru, amen.
To all our beloved departed whom we now remember, may peace and bliss be granted in life eternal. And may the Father of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort any bereaved among us. And let us say,
Amen.
you may be seated, and service We'll continue with the 23rd Psalm, The Lord is My Shepherd, on page 24. We haven't heard it in a while.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake, his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, thy rod and thy staff, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. They comfort me. Surely, surely, goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever, forever, forever.
I've been told many times, actually, not just once, that when you open your mouth, people know you're a fool. When you keep your mouth closed, they can only think you're a fool. So, today, you read every kind of commentary you can think of on the situation that is happening in our blessed motherland of Israel. And sometimes it is really hard to decide what to say. So maybe it is best that I keep my mouth shut. However, there is one bit that someone shared with me, just a very small bit, that maybe allow us to think. Opening our hearts to grief, others and our own, is how we hold our humanity in a world that would destroy us. It's how we will begin to survive all of this. That's it, just a sentence or two. It may speak to you, it may not. It may lead you in one way or the other. I pray for peace. Just for peace. Kindly ask our treasurer, Mr. Nigel Chensi, if you'd kindly open the ark for me at this time. Service will continue with the adoration. Alenu, page 25.
Aleinu leshabeach la'adon hakol latet gudla yotzer bereshit shelo asanu kegoye hasot ולשמענו כמשפחות האדמה שלא שם חלקנו חיים ובראנו ככל המונם ואנחנו חורים ושוכבים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא שהוא נוטה שמיים ועושה את הארץ הוא ישב מקרוב בשמיים ממעל ושכינתו זו וגב כמרומים הוא אלוהינו ואין עוד אמת מלכנו ערב כסולתו ככתוב בתורה וידעת היום להשבות אל לבביך כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל בארץ מתחת אין עוד ונאמר והיה אדוני המלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
We bow in worship before the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be He, who stretched out the heavens and laid the foundations of the earth, the seat of whose glory and the abode of whose might is in the loftiest heights. He is our God and there is no other. In truth He is our King and there is none beside Him. As it is written in the law, know therefore this day and lay it to thy heart. The Lord He is God in heaven above, upon the earth beneath. There is none else. We beseech Thee, O God, on behalf of those who are stricken in health and strength. On this Sabbath, we ask for your blessings on Tony Lindo. It is so good to have him here with us today. Winston Davidson, who is back home and recovering well. Eric and Paul Cooper, who continue to struggle. Tracy Melhedo Matalon and Candide Paz, Tiffany Reed Bailey, Billy Reynolds and Jordan Mullings, Melanie Henriquez, the daughter of Ainsley Henriquez, and Dave Galan, the brother of Sammy Galan. Let thy blessings descend upon the means used for the restoration of thy servants, and increase the wisdom and knowledge of all those who are battling on behalf of humanity. May the afflicted amongst us learn patience under trials, and speedily be restored to health and usefulness. Baruch atah Adonai Rofei kol amo Yisrael. Blessed art thou, O Lord, who healest the sick of thy people Israel and of all mankind. And for all of those who are ill in our community who we are not aware of, and especially all those who are near and dear to us at this time, we chant for their healing. Mishaberak.
Mishaberak avotenu makor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishaberach imotenu makor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
May be seated, and service will continue with our closing hymn, Igdal.
Yigdal Elohim Chai ve'yishtabach nitzam ein tetel metziuto echad ve'en yachid keichudo legam v'gam en sof ve'achduto Elo tamut haguf ve'eno guf lo rachach elav kedushato kadmon lekol davar asher nivra rishon ve'en reshit lereshitu hino adon olam lechol nosar yoreh gedulato umalchuto sefa nebuato netano el anze segulato vetifato Lokam Israel Moshe od Na'it mat vitel temunato Torah temet natan le'amoel Adiyan nebio emaneto Lo yachayef ha'el ve'lo yamir Nato olamin צאצאינו, מנביט לסוף דבר בקדמותו. ומלך איש חסיד כמפעלו, נותן עשרה כרישתו, נצלח לקץ ימים משיחנו, לבדוק נחף לקץ ישועתו. מתים בחיל מרוב חסדו, ברוך הדיין שם תהילתו, אלה 13 להיקרים, אינם נשאות הצל ותורתו.
For the final blessings. May the Lord bless you and keep you.
Amen.
May the Lord make his face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
Amen.
May the Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and grant you and all those who are near and dear to you with the blessing of peace.
Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, happy and peaceful Sabbath. And for all of those of you who are online, Spencer has told me that he has added the blessings, right? That, you know, the Torah blessings online on the website, correct, Spencer? Right? And so that you can see it, actually. So any of you who'd like to participate in our minyan tomorrow, everything is there for you to read. So you can practice it from tonight if you want. Right? Those of you who need to. But really, really, it's there. Look for it. If you have any concerns, just give me a shout in the morning. I'll go on earlier, so we can go through them if you'd like, or anything at all. As I mentioned, we're so happy to have you participate in any way possible.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom, Sammy, Marcia, Steve, Muncie.
Yeah.
My video is not working.
It's not normal.
For you.
I'm good. Thank you. How you doing?
Hello.
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 Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Tam.
Pretty bad. Reception is bad.
How you doing, Norma?
We can go pick him up. Doctor's busy. Here, what they're on it. I'll take whatever I can.
No, I think this will not going. He doesn't have us in.
They should be going to the,
Don't know.
He usually has it on there early.
that's true, yeah.
And I brought my wine tonight.
What's that?
I brought my wine.
You can share with us.
Okay. I have plenty.
What's a bottle of wine? And we're not going to go for Kiddush.
Morning, Marcia. Good evening. Shabbat
Hey.
Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, Aunt
Shabbat
Norma.
Shabbat Shalom. You're welcome. Shabbat Shalom.
Good to see you, Aunt Norma. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, to Marcia. Whenever and Ali, Marcia.
Yes, darling.
She comes tomorrow. But never and
Shabbat Shalom,
Ali.
everyone. Please stand by.
Stephen.
There.
I'm right here.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Good to hear you, Aunt Norma.
So you too now, Stephen. How is the family? How is the family?
We're good. We're doing good. Doing well.
Good.
All is well. Ah, here they come.
Here we go.
There we go.
Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom. Oops. There we go.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
That's a cousin of mine.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Not
Let me hear, you hear me clearly through this?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Pretty good, yeah.
You want one? I didn't tell you one.
Oh, it's in my purse because you left it. I put it just
You never drink anything.
Huh?
You never drink anything. You never drink anything, so I didn't tell you.
No. It's all right.
Everyone, we begin our Kiddush.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kirshanu mitzvotav letzvah v'shabbat kodsho v'chagav ratzon kilanu zichron la'aseh v'reshit ki hu yom techila v'kodesh zecher Mitzrayim ki v'arachata אותם קידשת מכל הטובים ושם קודשך בהרי רצון הנקלתני ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש
Blessed art thou, Lord our God, King of the universe.
Universe, create as the fruit of the vine.
Time and love.
The time.
oh, you've got it.
אלוהינו מלך העולם כל מוציא לחם מן הארץ.
Amen.
God, King of the universe, will bring us forth bread and all good food from the earth. Amen. Please enjoy it.
Boy. What, Mr. Rand?
You forgot your wine, Marcy.
Shabbat shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Yes, this one. I'm pointing to it's not You see the difference? Yeah, so people on this Zoom will see very clearly what I do. Oh, the singer song, oh, just block, you just block them. No, they're seeing us still. So, you know, it's muted. I usually just go on and show, you see the comments, what else? I don't know why. It's not good. It's off, it's on that one. Yeah, that's good.
With the camera.
I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Take care.
Shalom.
Now.
Have a good night.
Will do.
I will see you all in the morning. God bless.
In the morning.
And Shabbat Shalom.
Manana.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.
Goodbye.
Hasta luego. Have a good one, Aunt Norma.
All right, darling.
Talk to you another time. Take care.
All right, Marcia. God bless you.
You too, Aunt Norma. Take care.
Thank you, darling.
Bye-bye.
Shabbat shalom, Norma.
Bless you. God bless you.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Shabbat shalom.